Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to continue to talk about the evolution of my personal program for 2021. We made some videos back in January, February, where we talked about my personal program and my unreasonable series of goals that I had been putting forward. That idea was that we pick up a light to intermediate weight kettlebell and we start building up to 30 to 60 minutes with those weights. We are continuing that goal, but we are going to start throwing in some other stuff, specifically some slam balls. Living Fit and Kettlebell Kings sent me a pile of slam balls. So, as all good training nerds do, we wrote ourselves a 10-level 3-year program for it. And now we're trying to do it. We're starting with light weights. I'm starting in the 40 to 50 pound range because those are the only balls that we have available to us right now. Living Fit will be sending us more, hopefully up to 100 pounds. And we are going to work on that program to see if it's physically possible to do with 100 pounds without it killing you. That's questionable. It is an unreasonable thing, I think. So right now what we are doing is we are alternating endurance kettlebell days and slam ball days. Our endurance kettlebell, we're using our Kettlebell Kings adjustable kettlebell because we now have fill-in weights. Before we had 18, 20, 22, 24, and 26. Now we have those weights, which we've already worked with some, and we're going back and we're filling in with the 19, the 21, the 23, and the 25. So I think we did the 19 is up to 44 minutes. Not super hard. We've already done 60 minutes with the 18 and 40 minutes with the 20, but we're walking that up towards that 60-minute mark. They are long goals. We're just going to keep adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. But I do like having the availability of the off weight, the weights that you have never had before, a 19, a 21, and a 23. Great idea, super fun. The slam ball program, we're not having a heavy light day with the slam ball program right now because we only have light slam balls right now. I'm using the 40 or the 50 pounder, but we have 2 separate programs with 5 levels each. And we're just doing an initial test where we're running through the program to see if we can remember all the things we wrote down and what they mean, because it gets pretty complicated over time. Our slam ball program is going to be mostly based on what I consider workman's lifts or fighter lifts. There's not a lot of classical stuff in there. There are some classical things, but there's a lot of really weird stuff in there, like rock bottom pickups and kneeling presses and all kinds of fun stuff. We're trying to maximize the use of a slam ball because I just don't see many people writing what I would consider innovative or fun programs with the slam ball. But the slam ball is meant to do what the endurance kettlebell is not. They are 2 different programs. With the endurance kettlebell, we're not putting the weight down for the entire time. We just keep going. With the slam ball, we're using a 60 seconds on, 60 seconds off method so that there are 2 different formats going on. So your heart is doing different things on different days. Pretty simple routine. That's something that trainers should be doing all the time, different timing on different days. On our slam ball day, we're also using a mace and we're building up to 10 minutes of 360s or alternating 360s. One day is 360, the other day is alternating 360. We started at like 5 minutes and we're just gonna build up towards 10. We're waiting on the 8X mace to show up. The 8X mace is longer than, say, a normal steel mace, so the lever will be slightly different and we will be able to micro load it. I'm just using a 20 pounder to build up to 10 minutes right now. That's not hard and pretty easy. And then when the 8X gets here, then we will have a 22.5 pound mace and then a 25 and a 26.25. Because I think above 25 it's probably going to get pretty dicey for 10 minutes. And then those super small jumps of the 8X mace will be where that comes in. I was talking to the 8X guys and there are mace competitions, which are 5 or 10 minute sets. So we're going to plan for the 10-minute set and we're just going to start rocking up. I don't really know anything about the competitions yet other than the time frame. I don't know if we're going fast. I don't know if we're going slow. We'll find out, but I think the competition is in August, so we have months to prepare for this. So I'm pretty sure we'll top 30 or 35 pounds for 10 minutes before then. We are trying to do a lot of stuff in this program right now because we have a lot of things to test and practice. So for our morning wake up, we're building up towards 30 minutes and we are going to use our 8X Super Adjustable Club because I'm running an endurance idea with this as well, which you can't do with other things because the jumps are too big. A jump between 20 and 25 is too big for single arm club for people to run the idea here, but this idea will work with an 8X. We are running a 22.5 for 90-second sets, which is generally unreasonable for almost everybody unless you've been doing heavy clubs for like 5 to 10 years. And then we're running a 26.25 for 60-second sets. We are building up to the 30-minute mark. So for 26.25, that is 30 sets, that is 15 variations. For the 22.5 at 90 seconds, it's 20 sets would be 10 variations. We're bouncing back and forth with this idea, but I would like to see if I can push the 60-second to the 30-second weight. I'm pretty sure we can, because this is not really beating me up at all right now. It's just fun. It's supposed to be a wake up, and it's supposed to be a skill development. And we're supposed to take that time to think about what we're doing and why we're doing it. I spend a lot of time thinking about training. I spend a lot of time thinking about training while training. That's kind of the idea. None of this is designed to make us pretty, but we will probably end up with pretty sexy arms along the way, because this is a lot of arm work. A lot of arm work. And we're leading into summer, so why not work on the old guns, right? If you are going to try to do an idea like this, you would need to start with a very light weight, and you would probably need to run a single arm club program, which is not based on time. You would need to run a program based on reps before you even tried to touch this, because having good technique is the only way that this works. Otherwise, you will die, you will rip your elbow in half. Most people, if they try to do something like this too soon, will end up with elbow tendonitis, which is horribly painful and truly terrible. Most people who try to jump into clubbing from other forms of training, athletes specifically, end up hurting themselves because their muscles are stronger than their joints, because their joints are not used to dealing with the torque and the torsion associated with leverage weight training. You would need to start lighter, and you would need to start with way lower reps. I'm topping 20 to 25 reps in 60 seconds, and I'm, into the 30 range in 90 seconds. Most people need to start clubbing at 3 to 5 reps, and they need to stay there for years, at least 2 to 3 years. So we can talk about all of this stuff more in the future, but this is just kind of a fun update of the personal program. It's long, it's a lot of stuff. None of it's meant to make you pretty. It's all a big test to see what we can pull off and how well we can pull it off. And then these ideas will eventually turn into programs after we've run them and we've worked out all the bugs.